this book. This one was written by a young girl. Does anybody else keep a diary? You keep a diary? What's your name?
Jessica.
Jessica. Dust. Very strange. Do you keep your diary locked like this one?
Yeah.
Why, for heaven's sake?
Because it's private.
It's private. Or is it because you're afraid that the words might somehow break free from the book and do somebody harm?
Silly idea.
Is that a silly idea? I don't know. I mean, it's a good story. These words are just words, aren't they?
I suppose so.
Or are they?
Need a hand?
To feed pigs.
Just thought I'd ask. You've got a nice place. A lot more animals than I thought. No wonder your dad needed help.
He's not my dad. He's my stepfather.
Oh, does that make a difference? How's your mom? Is she any better?
Oh. About the same, really.
What's wrong with her anyway? She got that flu? Because I got that real bad about 2 months ago. I thought I was gonna die. I really did. Is that what she's got? The flu?
You ask a lot of questions, don't you?
Do I? Well, sorry. We haven't been introduced. I'm Chris.
Yeah, I know.
Well, I'd ask your name, but there'd be another question.
It's Jessica. You must have known that.
I did. It's just polite when someone tells you their name to tell them yours.
Oh, is it? Well, I'll try and be more polite in future.
Jess, when you've finished chatting, I need you to go into town and get me some groceries. Now, there's a list in there and some money. And don't take long about it. Mike's in a bad enough mood as it is.
When you're young, the world can be a complicated place, full of strange emotions, too dark and too powerful to be contained within one small heart. Jessica went to town that morning with a sense that somehow her life was about to change, and she was right. But how that change was to come about, no one, least of all Jessica, could have possibly foreseen.
Would you like me to put it in a bag? Or perhaps you'd prefer to read it here, is that it?
No.
Some people do, you know. I've seen them. Just browsing, they tell you. So innocent. No, putting honest traders out of business, that's what you're doing.
Well, I wasn't doing that. I was...
Just browsing. What are you looking for in particular?
nothing.
Everybody's looking for something. Especially the young. Young people never stop looking for the answer.
The answer to what?
The question, what else?
Excuse me. I have to buy some groceries.
Nice talking to you, Jessica.
Did you call me Jessica?
That's your name, isn't it?
Yeah, but how do you know?
Naturally, I just assumed you were taking such an interest in the book.
The book?
Not that I blame you. It's an antique, it's very rare. Actual diary of a local girl, written exactly 100 years ago. Jessica. That's why you picked it up. It's got your name on it. Destiny, you see?
How much?
I thought you weren't interested.
I've got some money. Will this do?
This is your parents' money. For buying groceries.
Yeah.
So what are you going to tell them?
January 6th. A sad day. We took down our tree and our decorations, as is the custom on the 12th night after Christmas. And now the whole house wears an empty, forlorn look. Most of the afternoon was spent clearing up the mess. I had managed to get tinsel in my hair, and it proved the very devil to remove it all, sitting at my bedside mirror, brushing and brushing. I was called to supper, but did not go, feeling, I confess, a great melancholy sweeping over me.
Jessica, supper's ready.
And so to bed, with but one secret thought to console my poor heart. Sweetest William, how my love for him has grown, until not a single hour passes when I do not think upon his dear face. If only he returned my feelings, how happy I would be. I brought you a sandwich.
Thanks.
Can I ask you something?
Sure.
Do you believe in ghosts?
Why? Have you seen one?
No. Not exactly.
Well, what then? Been hearing footsteps in the corridors?
It's nothing I've been hearing either. It's a book I'm reading.
A book?
A diary. Written by someone called Jessica, 100 years ago. I keep finding all these coincidences.
Like what?
Well, her name, and the fact that she's my age, and some other stuff.
Is it scaring you?
I suppose it is.
Well, then stop reading it.
I can't. I have to see what happens to her.
In case it happens to you?
You're laughing at me.
No, I'm not. Really.
January 6th, 100 years ago. She was taking some decorations down from the Christmas tree. And that's what I was doing on the same day. Yesterday, January 6th.
Well, of course, 12th night. That's where everybody does. I wouldn't worry about it. It's a coincidence. Well, it must be. I've never heard of anyone being haunted by a book.
Chris,
You look terrible.
I didn't sleep a wink last night.
This is it? I don't understand. The pages are blank.
Look in the front. She only wrote the diary for a few days, and then she suddenly stopped.
You paid good money for an empty diary?
It's what she writes, what she thinks. How could she know? How could she describe in every detail everything that's happening to me 100 years ago to the day?
January 13th. Today's the day my heart pounds and my hand shakes so violently that I can scarcely hold my pen as I commit these last few words to paper. I pray the Lord
I pray the
soul-
Lord my soul to keep. There is no escape, no time to run, nowhere to hide. The terrible deed can wait no longer. He is going to kill me.
Who's he?
Her stepfather, of course.
You don't really think Mike wants to kill you?
Why not? He's never liked me. From the day he moved in.
You want my advice? Throw it away. Don't read it again. In a week's time, you'll be back at school. Wait a minute, what's this?
What?
Sweetest William.
Oh, that. That's the only part that doesn't fit.
How my love for him has grown? If only he returned? I think I've read enough.
Chris? Chris, what's the matter? What's wrong?
It's not funny, Jess. I believed you.
What do you mean?
You wrote that book.
No, I didn't.
Yes, you did. To get back at Mike. Now, I don't want to play your silly games anymore.
I don't understand.
Who told you my real name is William?
What?
Chris is my middle name. I've always preferred it. Who told you? Or is it just another one of your coincidences?